All right, so the next thing we're going to talk about is the back post position. So one of the things that you're going to do on the back post is you want to identify where the shooter's at, and when the ball makes its way around, what you're going to want to do is meet the ball between where the ball is coming in and the shooter. So your goal is to not let this shooter get the ball. When we're here on this back post position, we see that the shooter's down here at the bottom of the screen, and then there's a guy on the ball, and he's trying to bring it around, and he might go around the corner, he might try to bounce it off the back wall, he might try to dribble it around and pull it back out. There's a lot of things that he could do, right? But our goal here is to wait here, let the pressure man do his thing, and see if he can get the ball. If it makes it past him, then it's our ball, right? All right, so here's some examples. So I'm sitting here on the back post, Olympia is the pressure man. This guy tries to bring it across. Your job is to clear it and meet the ball before that shooter gets the ball, right? So you're getting in between the ball across there. In this area, Olympia's come out for this ball. I wind up on this post. Normally the back post would be the other side, but I don't have time to make it all the way around. So when you're in this position, simply just stop here on this post. I can still cover the whole net here from this position. So I'm going to wait and see what this guy does with the ball. He takes a shot, and I just hop up and I block it, right? All right, same thing. Now I'm on the back post again, coming through. He hits the ball around. I just got to get in between that guy and the ball. All right, simple stuff here. This guy's going to bring the ball around, and this time he's going to try and dribble it around. Same thing there. Whether he passes it, bounces it off the wall, your job is the same. Just get in between the ball and the shooter. All right, pressure position. So the pressure position has a lot more things that he can do. He can pressure the ball. If the ball's coming back and he doesn't have it, he can go out and make a fake challenge and then shadow his way back. You can go out and bump or demo. You don't want to go chasing things. If they're close enough to you, make sure you bump them, make sure you demo them, but don't go out of your way to go get the bump or demo, right? So rotational demos, which we can talk about in another series. And then finally, once you're done with whatever task it is, the ball goes over your head or you get beat or whatever, at that point, immediately go to the back post and do not turn back on the ball, right? And we want to get there quick. So let's have a look at some examples of the pressure position. So in this case, the ball's coming down into our corner, and I'm on the ball here. Olympia's already rotating back towards the net. So I'm just going to shadow this ball back, let it hit off of me, and then I'm going to take my time and just try and dribble out. And then once I was done, then I'm going back towards the back post while Olympia is clearing the ball, right? All right, so in this one, Olympia has gone after the ball, which takes me from back post position to pressure position, and Olympia is going to fall to the back. And here, I'm making nice, easy, soft touches. I'm not banging this out to this guy here who would just collect it back. This guy goes ahead and comes back in. So I come out, I turn around, get back in a shadow position. Prevent that from coming in. He turns back around and gets the ball, so I just get right back in my shadow position. See, and he's not a threat over here, right? So Olympia's sitting in the net, he's just waiting, he's got all day. Don't feel like you gotta help this guy out here in the pressure position. They're not gonna score out here, this is a safe area. Your job is, if it gets by this ball as the back post position, to come steal the ball. But see, and notice right when he gets the ball over me, then Olympia's on it, and then I'm rotating around to the back. Right, nice and simple. All right, in this one, Olympia is going towards the net, so I assume the pressure position here, so I'm going to go out towards the ball. Notice I don't jump up and try and get this ball. I pressure by being in the area. because he's already up here. I'm probably not going to get this ball. Maybe I do, but it's tough, right? So instead, just turn around, shadow back, and collect him on the back end. Olympia's in the net. He can go get this ball up in the air, and then I can assume the back post position, right? So just getting in the area just to make him feel pressure, then we get back. Right, so we also talked a little bit about bumping and demoing. So here's some examples of things you can do in that realm. So in this case, I see that he's knocked the ball. I'm in the pressure position in the shadow spot, and he's going towards the corner, and Olympia's in the net. So what I'm going to do is, I see him go in the air, so I know he's got to come down, so I just track where he's going to fall and put my car right underneath him, so it trips him up, slows him down, and that gives Olympia the perfect opportunity to come out here and steal this ball out, right? So it's just a simple little tap of the guy. It's going to throw him off. Sometimes he turns backwards, but it's going to screw up his whole rotation and the offensive pressure, right? So Olympia comes out here. He tries to clear the ball, and he's going to do the same thing. Notice Destroy touches this ball. Olympia's lost it, so he bumps him out of the way, and then he goes back to the back. So you can easily use your bumps and demos to create space for your teammate to come collect the ball. But your goal here is to bump or demo and then get out of the way. All right, same thing here. In this case, I'm kind of behind the play, and Olympia's guarding the net here. Since I'm real close to this guy, what I want to do is basically take him out so my guy in the back can easily get the ball. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. He's going to try and control that ball, which is going to cause him to stop or slow a little bit. So you just get right behind him and put as much pressure on as you can. If you get too close to the corner, simply just turn out and then go back to the back post. You don't want to chase him all the way through the corner because you're going to wind up running into your front post guy or your guy that was in the net that's coming out. Right. Next example. This one's coming out or going back this way. He just challenged with Olympia, and Olympia went flying. So in this case, I'm the only man back, and he's going to try and quickly get this round and in. Right? So I can stop this whole play by simply just getting rid of this guy. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. He was going slow, so I go and I take him out. And now I've got all day here in the corner, right? So I can take my time, turn around, grab this boost, got all day, right? Same thing here. Rotating in the back makes a nice easy play for Olympia by taking that guy out. Another way you can bump and demo here is if you mishandle the ball and the ball's coming out. This guy looks like he's going to try and catch the ball. If they're going to try and catch it and take a lot of time, that's your perfect opportunity to take him out. So he's going to try and catch this ball. I go for the man, not the ball, and then I allow Olympia to go get that ball, right? So nice, easy. He's got all day to score now. All right, so finally, let's talk a little bit about breaking out and clearing. So we always want to clear away from danger, so that's the easy part. We all know how to do that. We also want to talk about how to get the ball out. So we're going to start by talking a little bit about patience and control. So as the pressure man, when you're coming out of the back, I want you to notice where the defenders go. They always wind up either here on the wall, trying to prevent you from smashing it up and out, or they're going to be sitting here on the ground, or in this case, both. So instead of smashing this ball down here and just giving it to him, what I'm going to do is simply just let the ball fall and be on the ball. I'm in a good 50-50 position, so if he comes and hits this ball, I can either power it through him, or it's going to go softly back to my man behind me, so it's no big deal, and then I will be in a nice position for a redirect or a pass. But by doing this, I force him to make the move, right? And then all I've got to do is take my time and knock it around him. So he comes down, knock it around him. He comes down, try to knock it around him. But see how by taking my time here, I've now forced both these guys to commit, and I've now left this ball nice and easy for Olympia to play this out. So same thing here, coming out. This guy's sitting back here waiting for me to boom it to him. Don't do it. Simply just control this ball around. You don't even have to be good at dribbling to do this, right? So you're just controlling it out and trying to get them to turn back around and get on their heels. All right, same thing here. Not a great touch here. So I kind of wait here to see what's happening. This guy floats back, which is a big no-no. He's going all the way back. And this guy's concentrating hard on my boost. So I move up here, and I'm simply just going to play it around him. So nice easy play, and then I can take it up the wall. Right, same thing here. This guy puts a bad shot on, so I'm just going to lightly touch it in the corner. I would grab that boost if it were there. And you see the same thing. He's up on the wall, so I'm trying to bring it down and around him, throw it out here to the center, bump him out of the way, give Olympia a wide open shot, right? So over and over again. This guy's already up, pre-jumping in the air. Let him be up there. Just catch the ball on the ground, dribble around him, right? Practice your catches, practice your dribbling. Easy peasy when you're going out and you're patient. So that's what you're going to want to do if you're the pressure man. If you're trying to get the ball out, just be really patient. Control it out through the corners. If you're meeting a guy in the corner, no big deal. You can pressure low 50 those guys. Just make sure that you're dribbling and you're not smashing the ball out to the other guys. Now, if you're the back post guy and it gets past that guy who was in the center, the other thing that you can do here. So I was the pressure man. I missed it. Olympia's behind me, so he's just going to boom this out here to me. So anytime the front man misses and the back post guy gets it, he can pass it out to that guy. If I had a good shot, I'd take the shot there. If I don't, I'm going to bring it back down into a dribble and see what I can do with it. Right, same thing here. This time Olympia missed the ball. I'm the back post guy, so I see him out there, so I'm just going to boom it out to him. And in this case, he's going to take a shot. Not a great shot, but you know, if you got the shot, you can take it. If you got the dribble, bring it down, right? Great way to get out of the back. Right, so this play keeps going. So on the way back, you know, kind of bringing it all together. I see this guy coming back all alone with Olympia with him. So I just give him a bump to get him out of the way and give Olympia time to go get that ball. Works out there. Now I'm back post position again. And I'm going to take my time here. Notice I don't just go flying out at this ball, because if I fly out here and smash it, I'm just going to hit off the wall and back here in the center, and this guy's going to collect it and score on me. So I start here. I give it a little fake jump as Olympia's going back. And then I notice he's not committing to the ball, so I'll now give a light touch out here to the side. And then I see him up on the wall, so I'm going to take my time here, 50 it, goes in the net, right?